But women and their male allies stood together, and women went on hunger strikes. They went to jail. Some died, to say that in America, women will not be treated as second-class citizens. If we were in this arena all of 10 years ago, no time at all, and somebody jumped up and said, you know, I think that in the year 2015, gay marriage will be legal in every state in this country, the person next to him would have said, what are you smoking? You are nuts. Can't happen. But what happened is, in the face of enormous hatred and bigotry and opposition, the gay community and their straight allies said year after year, decade after decade, that in America, people have the right to love whoever they want, regardless of their gender. And that is how change always takes place. It takes place when people look around them and say the status quo is not acceptable. Racism is not acceptable. Sexism is not acceptable. Homophobia is not acceptable. And today, I believe that we are at that moment in our history where the status quo simply is not acceptable. And if you go beyond the corporate media and their sense of reality, and you look around and you say, no, why should we have more income and wealth inequality than any other major country on earth? Not acceptable. Why should we have the highest rate of childhood poverty of almost any nation on earth? Not acceptable. Why should people in America have to work 2 or 3 jobs to bring in enough income and health care? Not acceptable. Why are billionaires able to buy elections? Not acceptable. Why are we the only major country not to guarantee health care and paid family and medical leave to all of our people? Not acceptable. What this campaign is about is redefining who we are as a people. What this campaign is about is rejecting establishment politics, establishment economics, what this campaign is about is the understanding that if millions of people, many of whom have given up on the political process, working people who are disgusted with what goes on in Washington, young people who have never voted in their lives, if we come together and we do not allow the Trumps and others of the world to divide us up, if we demand that we have a government that represents all of us and not just a handful of wealthy campaign contributors, There is nothing that we cannot accomplish. That's what this campaign is about. And that is what the political revolution is about. It is about telling the billionaire class and their super PACs and Wall Street and corporate America and the corporate media that they cannot have it all. Next Saturday at 9 o'clock. See, it looks like you already know about the caucuses. You know, the big money interests, quite truly, do not want people to participate in the political process. They understand that if few working people don't vote and young people don't vote, the big money interest will always win. Well, next Saturday, let's give them a miserable day. Let us have a record-breaking turnout here in Washington. And if we do, we're going to win, and Washington will help make the political revolution. Thank you all very much.